you're prone to self-analysis, especially after races. One of the things I really enjoy about you. And when you had a couple injuries after 2012, and we would kind of ask you, hey, where are you at? You were pretty self-critical. And you said something just a couple minutes ago where you get to that place where it's so easy, and then you go, man, how do I get back there? I remember talking to Wilson Kipketer, 800-meter world record holder, and he told me the biggest mistake he ever made was he got malaria, and he tried to come back really fast. He tried to come back in a year, and he said what he should have done is taken 3 years to come back. You seem to be pretty patient with yourself because you know kind of you have this self-knowledge. How do you talk yourself into not coming back too fast when you have had a challenge?
Yeah, it's definitely, the long game has been a super important part of my career. But I've been lucky that Brooks has allowed me to think that way. And there's not a lot of brands that say, if you don't perform as well as you did last week, this week, we can reduce you or get rid of you. It's always been a long-term buy-in from Brooks, and they just really gave me that flexibility and support to come back the way I needed to, and not feel under time pressure, crunch. And it's still hard individually because you want to be competing at the highest level. And that's the thing, coming back from injuries, and particularly I had the femur fracture, where it's like the natural mistake is to compare yourself to what you used to be, and say, okay, I made this dent into where I was before, and now I got a little bit better. But ultimately you look at it and you're just like, I'm so far off of what I was doing, becomes kind of a mark that just is too far out there to reach. And you have to focus, day by day, and just really stay in the moment. And again, I was lucky to have, Kevin and Keith as coaches who allowed me to do that. And Brooks is a partner who said, it's okay, take as long as you need. And then in that process, it's like when you have an injury and you go out for a run and you forget which side it was on. Like, I can't remember if it was the left or the right, because you start feeling normal again. And then you look back at your training log and you're like, oh, this is the best workout I've ever done. Like, this is it happens, quicker than you think when you're not just dialed in, focusing and trying to watch the pot boil. It's like, just worry about going out and putting one foot in front of the other. And then next thing you know, you get back there and it's like, oh, I've surpassed what I was doing before.